My portfolio this week is valued at just over $102,000, and today I'm going to break that down for you by covering all my different account values like my TFSA and RRSP, and we'll also break down all the potential dividends I've received, as well as any potential buys, sells, or deposits I've made over the last week. Welcome back everyone to another weekly portfolio update video. I hope you have all had a fantastic week. If this is your first time here, my name is Kevin at FinTrack Freedom. I'm a 25-year-old long-term investor, and this is my Canadian personal finance channel where my ultimate goal is to one day retire early off of my investments. This week, my entire portfolio is valued at $102,125.48. Of that $102,000, we have $86,234.02 in my Wealthsimple trade account, and a majority of the remainder is in my Wealthsimple Cash account, earning me 5% interest, and in this account I have $15,061.25. The transactions for the last week was just one deposit of $1,100 into my Wealthsimple Cash account, and then popping over to the dividends, we received a total of $22.15 worth, and that's much more than last week. We only received $0 worth last week. And actually this upcoming week, we should be getting a pretty large interest payment from our Wealthsimple Cash account, and then the week after, I believe I'm going to be getting record dividends, so stay tuned for that. Most of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So to help me reach my goal, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you enjoy my content. And it doesn't hurt to hit that like button as well to help with the YouTube algorithm. Let's see if we can hit 40 likes on this video. Alright, so jumping right into the TFSA here, it's sitting at $32,952.29. And over the last week, we had a bit of a bounce back. We are up 3% on the week, and on the month, we're still down 4%. And on the 3-month, down 5%. In the TFSA this week, I had a fair bit of movement, starting with a $60 buy of VFV, a $25 buy of VDY, a $15 buy of VCE and VIU, a $10 buy of V, and then I also bought 2 shares of Palantir, which comes out to just under $40 Canadian. And then lastly, we had $1.56 dividend from V, which was automatically reinvested with DRIP. If you're interested in using Wealthsimple, you can sign up using my link in the description or with the code on screen for your chance to receive between $5 all the way up to $3,000 when you open and fund your Wealthsimple account. Again, link in the description or that code on screen. Alright, so the RRSP is at $26,515.88 this week, up 2% and or almost $500. And if we check out the last month, we are still down 4% on the month, and down 2% on the 3-month. And then this week in the RRSP, I had a $70 reoccurring buy of VOO and a $80 reoccurring buy of SCHD. And then lastly, I had 2 dividends. One was from V worth 84 cents, and that was automatically reinvested with DRIP. And then we had a $14.06 dividend from SCHD, which again was automatically reinvested with DRIP. The non-registered stock account is sitting at $13,652.98, and this account was actually relatively flat this week, which I did not expect whatsoever. And if we check out the last month, down 5% on the month, and down 1% on the 3-month. If you caught last week's video, I briefly mentioned that I am done buying in the non-registered stock account for the rest of 2023, so you won't be seeing any more buys in this account other than automatic dividend reinvestments. So we just had a 90-cent dividend from V, which was automatically reinvested this week, and a $4.68 dividend from SCHD, which again was reinvested, but I'm actually going to be selling off all my SCHD shares in the non-registered account and focusing it only in my RRSP for SCHD. So we'll do that probably this upcoming week. Crypto was actually my best performing account this week. We're sitting at $13,109.41 in the account, and we are up 5% on the week, up 6% on the month, and still down 9% on the 3-month. Nothing crazy as far as buys or sells in the crypto account this week, just all of our reoccurring buys. So our $40 buy of Bitcoin, $30 of Ethereum, and then $10 buys of Polygon Matic, Polkadot, and Chainlink. Popping over to my portfolio tracking spreadsheet. By the time you guys watch this video, it is probably going to be October already. I'm recording this on September 30th, so it's obviously going to be October because I upload it the next day. Anyways, so we have not updated the bar graphs on the dashboard here, so look forward to that next week. And we have also not opened the FHSA yet. Well, the FHSA is open, but I have not funded my FHSA yet. I'm going to be funding that first thing on Monday, which is October 2nd. So definitely in the next portfolio update video, we'll have the FHSA up and running. And I'm actually going to be funding the FHSA fully for the year. So I'm going to be doing a $8,000 deposit into my FHSA first thing in October. And that'll max out my FHSA for the year. And those funds are going to be coming from my Wealthsimple Cash account, unfortunately. But I'm going to be able to get a better return, and I'll explain more in the future. Something I mentioned a week or two ago, I'm not sure, but basically I was saying that my yield percentages were all completely wacky and not correct. I think they have all updated now, which means our yearly income should be fairly accurate. So we're sitting at about $1,400 worth of dividends/interest annually now. And something I'm going to start doing in my videos is slowly scrolling through my holdings page here, so that if you want to check out any of my holdings and how the performance of them has been doing, you can go ahead and pause the video at any point here. I'm just going to be scrolling pretty quickly actually, so be sure to pause the video if you want to check out any of my individual holdings here. And then like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be only focusing SCHD in my RRSP going forward after this week. So we are going to be liquidating our SCHD position in the non-registered account here. I'm probably just going to reallocate the funds here, which is about 600 Canadian dollars back into the Canadian holdings that I already have in the account here. Also, it would probably be a good idea if I showed you my crypto tab here. I forgot to show you that earlier, so you can go ahead and pause the video here if you want to check out my crypto holdings. Now that September is just about wrapped up, we can check out our total dividend numbers for the month. So in our TFSA for September, we received a total of $9.62. In the non-registered account, we received a total of $16.24 worth of dividends. In the personal non-registered account, it was $8.54. And then lastly, in our Wealthsimple Cash account, or my savings account, I received $52.69 worth of interest. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this week's portfolio update video. Be sure to leave a like down below if you have made it this far. We're trying to reach 40 likes on this video for that YouTube algorithm. And if for some reason you're not subscribed with the bell icon hit, be sure to do so as well. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're actually kind of getting close. But other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time.